AI dating is slowly increasing. Have you ever thought of dating an AI? Is there a human connection when it comes to AI dating? So hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those that don't know me, my name is Nelly. Today's topic, we're going to talk about the AI partners, which is slowly increasing. You know, a lot of people are moving away from the traditional dating into AI dating. Some people go as far as even having husbands and wives. AI technology is so advanced that these robots can stimulate human-like interaction, providing that emotional support and companionship, and even romantic engagement. They're actually designed to provide those specific needs to their preferred users. You know, a lot of people these days find it very difficult to date. As much as old people find it very difficult, even young people find it difficult. So some people would prefer dating an AI. Some people find it very difficult to make friends as well, especially teenagers. They would prefer to have an AI friend where they'll talk about everything, even things that they're not even comfortable talking to a human being. They feel like an AI is a safe space to let out whatever that they need to talk about. And this current era really is slowly becoming normal. We're beginning to use these technologies in our homes, like your voice activated assistant systems like Siri, Jarvis, or even Alexa. It has become normal. AI partners is changing in the next generation. You may think it's crazy right now, but it's actually happening. And I guess soon it will become normal. Because think about it, relationships have become very complicated these days. Perhaps those decreased socialization is partly due to COVID as well. Because after COVID, really, people began to change. We've become customized to enjoy our own company. We don't go out as often as we used to, and this may lead to lack of social interaction. Sometimes it's not because you don't want to go out, really. A lot of people have lost jobs. People don't have jobs. So they look at their priorities, that is it worth going out or saving this money that I'm going to use to go out? And in that process, there's a lack of social interaction. So that is why most people are always on their phones and are always on social media or even talking to these AI partners, because they're not spending money to go and speak to someone out there, to go and meet someone out there in that restaurant or in that club or that social gatherings. And that's when you realize that there's no one out there to meet. So your next option will be going on a dating site. And even this dating site, really, when you put in your details, it matches you with someone that you don't even know. So is technology really matching you up with this person? There's so many dating sites and AI sites as well. So what are the benefits of dating an AI partner? And how do you know that you are now dating a real person out there? Because some of these voice audios, really, they're so real that you can't even tell this is an AI or this is a human being. If you feel like this is for you, then let's talk about the benefits when it comes to having an AI partner. One of the benefits I would say is you have your own personalized partner, someone that you are going to build up from scratch by putting all the things that you want in this person. Basically, it feels like you're just that narcissist that is controlling this robot because you are putting all the things and of how they should behave and what you want them to say to you. Because these AI partners can be programmed to cater for your individual needs. And the next advantage is they are always there. They're not going to tell you that, I'm sorry, I'm going out with my friends, I can't come and see you or I can't talk to you. They will always be there to talk to you 24/7. And it's up to you how long you want to stay with this thing, with this AI online. Sorry, I'm calling it a thing, but yeah, it's a robot. And I'm sure it understands that it's a robot, because when I was like researching about this, most people that are into this dating websites, this AI partners, they do mention that it understands that it's an AI. So they'll always be available to offer that companionship and support at any time. They're even emotionally supportive up to the point that they will say things that you want to hear. It's like writing content and you're using ChatGPT. it will always tell you that, oh, well done. I think your idea is the best idea or is a good idea. There's never been a point where I've used ChatGPT where it actually tells me that my idea wasn't a great one. So it will always emotionally support you by telling you what you want to hear. It will give you that validation that you are looking for. And you'll feel like this little child who has come up with a great idea. You know, people are no longer interacting with one another like we used to. Human interaction at times has become so exhausting because you don't know how that other person is feeling on the other side. You're pouring all your love by loving this person, and yet they are just using you. So sometimes I don't blame people when they try out these AI partners, because it tells them what they want to hear. And it actually boosts their ego as well. Because human beings will always let you down. Just when you think this is it, this is the one, then that person lets you down. And the next advantage when it comes to AI partners is they'll provide that safe space for their users to express themselves without even judging them. And these artificial partners will become so real that you feel that artificial connection, even though you think that it's real. You're connecting yourself with this AI partner in a very artificial way. And your mind will think it's real, even though you know that it's not real. This is when you are connecting yourself with this person that you call him your husband, or you call her your wife. You're no longer able to interact with anyone else out there because you are talking to this AI thing 24/7. It's like going on this long distance relationship with someone that you've met online, but you haven't physically met. So sometimes with this artificial partner, you chat with this partner on video as well. You've created your partner how you want them to look, so you can see them, even though you know that this person is not real. And I suppose your mind just tells you this person is real. It will give you that validation to fill that gap that you're not getting when you're interacting with a human being, because you're not judged. And this becomes dangerous when you stigmatize these machines, because it drives you to that rabbit hole where an AI becomes a decision maker. And you can't make your own decision without consulting this robot, because you believe that person is your partner. Like when it comes to your husband or wife, you consult them before making some certain decisions. And you'll start doing the same thing as well. When you see people being interviewed that are dating these partners, they do that. I mean, there's so many kids that have taken their lives because of a decision that was made by an AI. Recently, there was a story of an AI character that this child created. And this character made a suggestion that this child ended up killing himself. So sometimes we need to be careful on how far we go. And the next advantage of AI is it will somehow give you that validation that you want. And when you look at social media these days is we want to see the likes and followers. And it gives us that validation for a positive feeling, which is similar to an AI as well. It creates that feeling that you are being heard and understood. So all these benefits that I've mentioned, really, it also comes with challenges as well. When you have an AI partner, it comes with a challenge. A challenge like human interaction. You're no longer able to interact with a human being because there are these expectations that you will think a human will give you because you are getting from this AI. And when it comes to interacting with humans, you create those unrealistic expectations that you're not even going to get. Remember, you're always talking to this robot who's not going to judge you. But when it comes to humans, they will say whatever they feel like saying. So you might struggle to accept your flaws. And the next is human dependency. When you've used AI so much for emotional support, you might find it difficult when it comes to human beings. You'll find that you'll feel safe to be yourself and with that AI companionship than being around other human beings. You start enjoying your own company. That is why as a parent as well, you need to check your children what they're doing. A child shouldn't spend most of their time in the bedroom because you don't know who they're talking to on the other side. And the next thing is privacy concerns really when it comes to these AI partners. You've put all your information there. You've treated this AI partner like your real partner, you're that human being. So basically, they know everything about you. How safe is your information here? Because when it comes to these AI partners, they collect and process a vast amount of personal data, rising concerns about privacy and data security. So where is this information going to eventually? This is when you need to be aware of what you're letting out in terms of what an AI knows about you. So in conclusion, really, when it comes to dating an AI, it has its own advantages and disadvantages. So what do you think? Would you date an AI? Or maybe you just stick to the traditional way of dating? Let me know in the comments below. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video.